progressions. You go through adjusting to a new environment and go through adjusting through uh, stereotype threat. You you still don't go to counseling because you still carry that stigma with you, and then when you don't have people of color on the staff of the counseling services, you even more so don't want to do it. Now, black people, minority people in general, we're more likely to think that depression is a personal weakness. We're more likely to think that you can just solve all your problems with just you, yourself, your family, your friends, your God. And I'm not saying you can't, but when you have all these added on extra pressures, all this added on oppression in this society, you may need some professional help. It doesn't mean you're crazy. It doesn't mean you should be in a crazy house. It means that you're just doing something that's going to uplift you. It's like you can eat healthy, right? But there's nothing wrong with taking a multivitamin as well. That just means you catching all the spots you might have missed. So you can pray to your God and you can go to church, you can talk to your family, but there's nothing wrong with psychological services. And if you're in college and you're not taking advantage of something that your tuition gives you for free, and there's a problem because you're paying for it. So you might as well get it. I would like to end off with Paul Laurence Dunbar. He wrote a poem called "We Wear the Mask," and it begins with, "We wear the mask that grins and lies. It hides our cheeks and shades our eyes. This debt we pay to human guilt. With torn and bleeding hearts we smile and mouth with myriad subtleties. Why should the world be overwise in counting all our tears and sighs?" When Paul Laurence Dunbar wrote that poem, he was talking about minority people. He was talking how we come into this world and we're just grin and we're just strong and we cover up all the internal things that may be happening. But there's nothing wrong with showing those tears. There's nothing wrong with crying. There's nothing wrong with saying, I need extra help. And I want that to really hit home with a lot of people. The stigma around psychological